Hi guys, welcome back. It's Lisa. Today we're going to be doing something a little different. I am doing a tag video about the 20 little things that I love about our home. And this tag was created by Laura over at For the Love of Organizing, and she tagged me in her video for the 20 little things that she loves about her home. And so I'm here to share the 20 little things that I love about my home with you guys as well. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing I love about our home is the fact that we have a home. So we're really grateful and we're really thankful to be able to own a home in this economy. It's truly a blessing. So that's the first thing that I love about our home. The second thing is our location. We are in the county. We're in a very rural area. We're about 20 minutes away from any major shopping, and by major shopping I mean like Kohl's, Home Depot, Lowe's, those kinds of shops. So we're about 20 minutes away. But it's very peaceful, very quiet here, and we really love it. The third thing that I love about our home is that we do not have a homeowners association. And I know that may sound like something of a little bit of an odd thing to say that you love about your home, but it really does give me the freedom to garden the way I'd like to. And that leads right into the fourth thing that I love about our home is that I have created these beautiful garden beds out front and around the front side of my house. I'm really happy about that. I really love the way that they turned out. I did all of the planting myself because it's, all about budget living here. So I had to design and create the beds and plant them myself because there just wasn't budget to hire a landscape architect or anyone like that to come in and do the beds for us. So I did them all myself. So I'm really happy about that. And that's the fourth little thing that I love about our home. And the fifth thing I love about our home is the color of our house. It's a white house with black shutters, and that's my favorite color for a house. Second favorite color for our house would be yellow with green shutters, but we got the white house with black shutters. And let's see, that is number 6. And number 6 is our front porch. And our front porch is actually a space that I have come to love. Initially, when we looked at the house online, the front porch made me feel like the house looked strange. And I remember telling my husband that I don't like the house. I said to him, I don't like it. It looks strange. And he says, what do you mean it looks strange? And so I said, I just couldn't understand what it was about the house that I didn't like, but it just looked odd. Well, we toured the house. I love the house on the inside. It's just the look of the house on the outside. I couldn't understand why I thought it looked strange, but we went ahead and purchased, and then later I came to realize that the front porch was throwing me because it was a front porch that had not been finished, meaning, it wasn't painted out, it wasn't stained or anything, so it was just like the natural raw wood, and it just threw me. I just couldn't understand it. But anyway, the very first thing I had my husband do was to paint the porch. So once he painted the railings and all, it kind of revealed itself to me, and then I just fell in love with the front porch and ultimately fell in love with the way the house looks from the outside as well. So that was the 6th thing I love about our house. And number 7 is our deck out back. I love the fact that we were able to, it's not a large deck, it's not a small deck, it's a really nice size. We're able to put a table and chairs out there to seat at least 6 people. And so it's just a real comfortable size, so it's manageable. So I really love that about the house. That's number 7. Number 8 is the back garden beds that I've created. In the back of our house, really very shady back there, so it's a nice shade garden back there. I put in hostas and hydrangeas and, some other plants and some liriope and things like that. So that's another one of the things that I love about our home is the back garden space that I've created back there. So that was number 8. Number 9 is our entryway. And I love our entryway. It's a small entryway to a home, and when we were looking to purchase a home, I never really thought about an entryway. It wasn't something that was on my list of must-haves in a home. But now that we have one, I really have come to love the space. And so, yeah, it wasn't something that I thought had even given any real thought to, because I knew we would be purchasing a smaller home, so an entryway was not something I ever really thought about, to be perfectly honest. But now that we have one, I certainly appreciate it. I think it is an important little space in our home. I really do like it. Let's see, number 10 is our fireplace. Now, this was on my wish list for items that I wanted to have in a home, and so I do love our fireplace. It is a corner fireplace, and what I love about that is the fact that it has a lot of space above the fireplace that I can decorate. I can really trash the mantle out during the holidays because I have a lot of space up there. So I really love that about the fireplace and it being a corner fireplace. I also love the fact that it's a gas fireplace, so no cleanup there. It's just really easy to care for. It's super clean, and I really love that about our fireplace, and that is number 10. Number 11 is our kitchen. I do love our kitchen. It's a small kitchen because we live in a small home. But one of the things I love about this kitchen is where I'm sitting now is this bay window bump out. I really love this about the kitchen because it has made it functional enough so that we can put a table and chairs in here. So having an eat-in kitchen was not something I thought I would ever be able to have until I toured this home and I saw that there was room in my bay window for a table and chairs. So I love that about this kitchen, is that I was able to have enough space in here to put a table and chairs. So love that about my kitchen. And that was number 11. Number 12 is our dining room. And what I love about our dining room is that it is not a large dining room, nor is it a small dining room. It's large enough for me to put a table and chairs in to seat 6 people at the dining room table. Also large enough for me to have a space there to put a piece of cabinetry or a cabinet there that can house some of my decorative collectibles and display them in my dining room. Not as large as a large china cabinet would be, but certainly a functional piece of furniture has fit in there. So I love that about the dining room. I also love that it is separate from the kitchen, and so now I feel really happy about my kitchen and dining room being separate. So it's not just an eating kitchen in this house. It's actually we can eat in the kitchen or we can eat in the dining room. I love that versatility about that about this house. So, but I do love my dining room for those reasons. That it's large enough to seat 6, and it is large enough for a piece of furniture to fit in to display collectibles, and also the fact that it is separate from my kitchen. So let's see, that's number 12, and on to number 13. The 13th thing that I love about this house is the fact that we have an attic space. And what's great about that is that it's additional storage, and when you live in a smaller home, you need as much storage as possible. And so having that attic space certainly allows us to store some extra things up there in the attic. So that's number 13. And let's see, number 14 is our master bedroom. I love our master bedroom because it does have an ensuite, and I'm really grateful to have a bathroom attached to our master bedroom. So that is the 14th thing that I love about our house. Number 15 is our den. And I love that space because it's a space that we can relax, we can watch television, we can take naps, and we still have a separate space from our living room that can stay nice and tidy for when we have guests over. So I love having a den. Number 16 is our French doors. Now, French doors are something that, to be perfectly honest, I didn't really think about when we were, it wasn't on my wish list of items that I needed when we get ready to purchase a house. And so when I saw them, I felt kind of like, why did they put a slider here? And, you know, afterwards I've grown to appreciate that they add a little bit of style to the house and give it a little bit of character. So I do love the French doors. It wasn't something that, again, it wasn't something initially that I thought I would love. But I do love them now. And let's say number 17 is our laundry room. And I love having a laundry room. It's right off of our main hallway in the house. And it's not, you know, again, we live in a smaller home, so it's not a large space. You know, it's not a very large room. It's certainly functional. And I'm certainly grateful to have a laundry room in this home. So yeah, I love that. Let's see, number 18 is closet space. Now, for a smaller home, we have a lot of closet space in this home. I have to say, that's one of the things I really, really love about this house is the number of closets that we have and the amount of space that each of the closets offers is a very large space. So very, very happy about that. As a collector, I always need the extra space. And number 19. Our home is that it is a semi-open floor plan. It's not completely open. My kitchen's not completely open to my living room. My kitchen is not completely open to my dining room. I love the fact that I have two doorways in my kitchen, one that leads out into my dining room and one that leads out into my living room, which allows me to service both of those areas when we're entertaining and still have a wall that separates my kitchen from the other rooms of the house. So it's not a completely open floor plan, and I absolutely love that about this house. Number 20 is our lot size. You know, I really love the lot size of our home. It's not a huge lot, and it's certainly not a small lot. It is a lot that has lots of space. It has afforded me the ability to be able to plant 4 trees in the front, and it still can use more, and it's still very spacious. Create lots of garden beds. You know, I have lots of trees out in my backyard as well. I have garden spaces back there, and it's just, I just love the size of this lot. It's very, very functional, and I could not have asked for more. So I love that about this house. So yeah, those are the 20 little things that I love about our home. And this was really a challenge. And so, because what this made me realize is just how many things I have taken for granted about our home. And the fact that I've even taken this home for granted at all. It made me realize that I had to sit down and really think about the 20 things that I love about our little home, or the 20 little things that I love about our home and our little home as well. But yeah, this was a real challenge for me, and I really have enjoyed this, and I would like to thank Laura once again over at For the Love of Organizing for tagging me to do this. I have really enjoyed it. It certainly helped me to become aware of and appreciate the 20 things that I have listed here that I love about my home, and not to take them for granted. So, and that's a lesson that I learned here, and I hope you guys will keep that in mind. No matter whether you own or whether you rent your home, large or small, just be appreciative that you have a home, and be grateful. It doesn't matter about having a perfect furnishings or, you know, perfect countertops or floors. just be grateful that you have a home, because what you have and that you may not be grateful for, there's always someone out there who would love to have that. So yeah, just keep that in mind and just be grateful that you have a home. And I would like to thank you guys for stopping by to check out my tag video. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for stopping by. A cozy casita, you are always welcome. Bye.